Hey YouTube, it's Goddess Galaxy and hey subscribers. I'm doing my reviews and I just give a spiel about what I think about the episode and how I feel about everything. And sometimes I say funny stuff, but this time I'm gonna be a little bit more, myself, because I've been trying to get used to doing this with just my voice. So if you like, what I say and you're interested in the review, can you give me a like and subscribe and make a comment below. And I'm doing Summer's House, Martha's Vineyard, episode 5. In this episode, they left off with Silas, and BRIA still arguing. And then, they're still going back and forth, and basically she's upset and she's still saying he's controlling and she manipulative, but he's kind of drunk, so he's not saying it right. But, we know she's a manipulator. That's what you mean. She's manipulative. We get it. But, he was lit, so, he wasn't saying it all the way, but we get what he meant. So they're still going back and forward, and then he's just telling Jasmine, she's acting like you don't have a mind of your own, and I tell you what to do, and all of that. And then Preston's like, this is just stupid. Why can't we just have drinks and have fun? And I'm like, I'm with him. Like, can't we just have fun? Like, why everything got to be this serious? Like, if she want to keep her man there, then let her keep her man there. Because you did okay. You and your wife okayed it at the bowling alley. Y'all might not have remembered y'all did. But y'all did, so just let her man stay there. It shouldn't be a big deal. I don't know why it's a big deal. I don't get it. So, BRIA, Jasmine and him both tell her just to stay in her room because they don't want no conflict or problems anymore. So she stays in her room for the night. Nick brings her up some food. They bring her a plate with some fried fish, mac and cheese. And she just enjoys her food there, in her room. And Silas is downstairs with Jasmine, telling Jason about how she was acting, how he was just trying to, be level-headed with her, and how she wasn't, really listening to what he was saying. She was just getting angry and calling him controlling, which he is. Like Preston said, he is controlling, and she is manipulative. They both right about each other, so Preston just feels like they should just be having fun, taking shots and have a good time. And that's my thing. Have fun. People shouldn't be going back and forth arguing because this is supposed to be a summer house. It's supposed to be fun. We need to stop just getting into it. Just let her have a little boyfriend and her boy toy and her boyfriend, and let her enjoy and what have. Like, that will stop the argument. Just let him be there. Y'all already gave her concessions, allow her to get away with too much already. So just let her man come and stay there. It shouldn't be a big deal. And basically, she was talking to her man. She called up her man, showing him that she had packed up, that she was really upset and that she's mad, that it's not fair to her. Like, she can't have sex like how you got to hear them having sex all the time. It's not fair, I can't have you. You can't stay more than 3 days. But, I can have my dog. They have an issue with my dog, so can I sleep with my dog? And I'm just like, girl, you're taking it a little bit too far. Next scene, then you see Preston and Nick saying, let's just take shots. Like, is it that serious? So they basically made them have a vote, and they said, who votes for, them to stay to stay just the 3 days, and the vote is that he stays just 3 days, basically. So while they're having the house vote, she's still talking to her boyfriend, and Simon just told her not to feed into it. Don't listen to people, just be, I'm on my way. I already got my ticket, so just relax and don't let people get you mad. And he's right. It seems like he's kind of the level-headed one so far from this episode. It seems like he's the level-headed one because he got her to calm down. She's a little bit more happier with, And I'm happy for her because she needed to calm down. It wasn't that serious. Like, baby girl, if they say 3 days, just leave it at 3 days. Stop making it a big deal. It's not that serious. So, everyone gets into the jacuzzi and they chill. Alex is asleep on the couch. Everybody's having a good time. And then they're like, okay, it's time for us to go in. Okay? So, everybody is hearing Jazz and Silas basically getting it in. Basically, and all you hear is like, I'm like, girl, nobody wants to hear you moaning like that. You don't know how to cover your mouth. And Preston and them is just like, do we have to hear this night after night? Dang, newlyweds. Goodness. Newlyweds get it in. Dang. And Preston was saying, I'm with him. Like, nobody want to hear y'all. Y'all don't know how to go into another area of the house and sleep together. Like, go outside the house so everybody won't hear you and go outside and do something. Or go get like, y'all don't have a car. Y'all haven't rented a car. Rent a car and do something. And go in a car and have sex or something. Like, people don't know how to do that. Like, it's a little bit too much. Next day, Nick knocked at BRIA's door. And he was telling her, you know, it's nice to see it's all neat and all together. Because yesterday was all chaos, stuff all over the floor, everything. And she said, I know. I said, I'm with Nick. Like, girl, look at that. You cleaned that up, didn't you? Because she talked to her man. I'm happy her man talked some sense into her. But she was acting a little bit cray-cray, a little bit like, girl, it's not that serious. You need to chill out. You need to chill out, sister girl. It's not that serious. So she was saying she's just going in circles and he's going to be basically here tomorrow. So she just feeling like everyone better, you know, everybody basically, Nick told her that everybody voted for him to be there 3 nights. And then she said, well, if that's so, then I'm going to be leaving with him. Then if he can't stay the whole time, then I'm leaving. And then basically he said, well, you're going to make me, Amir, and Alex sad, you know, if you do. And she said, you know, I just got to go with my man. Like, I'm not going to deal with their nonsense or whatever. So basically, next thing you see, Jasmine comes to see Jordan in her room. And she's like, oh, girl, it's almost 1 year. And I'm like, what's she talking about? She said she's celebrating her 1 year celibacy. And they're going to be basically going to a brunch and making. And then she was telling her, please, Jasmine's like, please, Jordan, just make it about you. We don't want to really make it about, you know, BRIA, you know, at your brunch. And she said, I'll try my best, you know. So, and she's like, you know, trying to figure out with the celibacy what she wants to do. Like, she feels like, you know, she's did the year and then maybe she's done with having the whole year and maybe she wants to get out there and have her little fun or something. I'm like, okay, girl, nothing wrong with that. Maybe she just had a goal of going a year, and now that she done got her year, she trying to have her little fun, you know, which is cool. Next scene, Summer basically was talking about how she grew up and how she is Irish, Canadian, and Jamaican. And that, you know, growing up like that, you know, she was different, or the odd one out of her family because she's the only, like, light-skinned one in her family. And she grew up with her black side, raised by the black side of her family. So, you know, they're going to have, you know, a Jamaican dinner. You know, Summer was saying, so they're going to have Jamaican food, everything Jamaican food. Enjoy the night, you know? So the car comes, and then they're all going to brunch with Preston, because, you know, Preston's the honorary girlfriend. Yeah, you already know. Because he's gay, you know, he's a fun gay boy, you know, so he like the girlfriend, so he go along, you know. Because, you know, he got to identify with the women a little bit more and understanding and everything else. So they're having a good old time, which is cool. And Preston's cool. So they all get into a car and they're heading to the brunch together, basically. So they get to the restaurant and they basically ordered a round of mimosas. And Miss BRIA, I gotta have salad, but I want some lobster too for lunch. You know, Jazz gives this look, rolls her eyes, and she looks away. I'm like, Jasmine, leave this damn girl alone. So then Jordan is talking about, you know, her situationship that she got into and how it was a F buddy, and that, you know, he had just got out of a relationship, so she thought, but come to find out, he was still in that current situation, and it wasn't the truth. I said, girl, But you know, when you do them F buddy situations, a lot of times dudes do be lying, like, because you're just a friends with benefits. They don't be really 1,000 with you. They could be messing with other people, all types of stuff. They're not really gonna fully tell you because of the simple fact that they really don't take it serious because it's just a friends with benefits. So Jordan said that she's thinking about just being celibate, or she might get out of her celibacy, do some adulting. She's not sure, and I think that she should stick to her celibacy at this point, because even in the house that she's currently in right now, she's not really interested in anybody. Even though Amir is interested in her, she's not really interested in Amir. He's not piquing her interest. She's not connecting to him like that. And she's really not, I don't think she really likes Amir like that. Like, she's not feeling him like that. He's feeling her, but she is not feeling him. And I really wouldn't be interested in Amir. Amir seems nice and everything, but he's a little bit, corn. He's sweet, though. He do know how to cook, though. So I'd probably be into that because he could cook. But, like, into him, yeah, I don't know about that. Next scene, Summer, she basically was talking about how she got with her boyfriend right after he had just got out of a relationship. And then she started crying. And she basically saying that situation was the best situation for her. And it ended up not being good for her, and they didn't end that good. So she was like really crying. So she said the next situation that she gets before she jumps in, she's gonna be like basically getting to know people and like taking her time and not giving her body so easily, which is understandable. So next scene, you catch Alex and Summer. They're talking. Everybody got back to the place, back home from the brunch. And then Alex and Summer were starting to talk about frequencies and about energies. And they're kind of vibing. And she's basically saying that he's nice to be around. She kind of likes his vibe. And I said, oh, okay. So Alex is actually liking somebody now. So you better get it, okay? He's kind of still a little bit weird to me. But, sometimes when a person that's about frequency and meditations and energy, sometimes you come off to other people weird, because I'm come out weird to people sometimes too. But I'm a unique weird, so I don't take offense when people call me weird, because I used to, but being weird is actually cool. That means you're different. You're unique, basically. That's what weird means. So it's kind of good. And then basically this is like later in the day, so they're all eating Jamaican food. And then Alex come in fucking dancing, doing some type of dance move, Jamaican dance move, grinding and stuff. I said, oh, okay. So they all make their place, and they like, this is so good. Amir and Jasmine are so extra. Oh, it's so hot. Because, Jasmine doesn't like spicy food. And Amir and in Lebanese food, their food is actually not spicy. It's more of a sweet. So they both couldn't kind of handle it. So he got milk because they feel like it's that hot. And then Silas was talking about how Jasmine cannot take spice, in his culture, where he's from, they eat a lot of spice, and he loves spicy. I'm Nigerian, my dad's Nigerian, we eat a lot of spice, so I love spice too. So I would have loved that food, the spicy patty, the spicy curry chicken or curry goat or what have. I'd have been loving if the beef patty was spicy. I would have loved it too, because I like Jamaican food. It's real good. So I'm like, And then someone was like, it's not even that hot. I said, girl, it is to them. I've met somebody that thinks everything is hot. That's not really. It's like it could be the minimum of hot. They swear it's so spicy. They just don't have a high spice tolerance. That's all. So they decide we're going to be playing, after they finish eating, everybody sits in the living room, and they decide they're going to play Truth, Dare, or Drink. So first person that they played, they asked Nick and dare him to jump in a pool. He said, you see how expensive my clothes is? Can't do that. So he drank a big shot. It looked like he drinking some tequila. It was clear, so it's either tequila or vodka he was drinking. So he drank that shot and took it down quick. I said, oops. Next person, Summer, basically was asked to give a lap dance to someone she wanted in the room by Nick. And then she walked around. She acted like she was going to dance, in front of Alex. And then she walked and she danced on Nick, and she gave him something. He was acting real ridiculous. And then all of a sudden he decided he wanted to jump in the pool all of a sudden. So I guess he got all hot and bothered. Miss Summer got him hot. Okay. I said, ooh, he got all hot. And then BRIA in the confession, oh, that's how you act when you have a girlfriend. BRIA, mind your business. His girl is coming. So his girl is going to see it, and then she's going to come for him. Let his girl handle him. Because if he thinks that, but it is a truth for Darren. She was there to do it. She didn't have to go that hard on him. But she probably didn't know that he had a girlfriend either, so she just got there. So she wasn't in the conversation when he told everybody that he had a girl. So she didn't know, so it's not her fault. So next question, Summer was basically asked Amir to give Jordan a striptease, like a striptease little dance. So basically, he did him a little dance. He took his clothes off and was going all around the couch, and he just went on top of her and started grinding on her with his shirt off. I said, okay, Amir, okay. He really liked Jordan, but Jordan really wasn't acting like she even gave a damn. Like, she didn't seem like she was into that lap dance at all. I'm like, I don't think Jordan like you, Amir. You're wasting your time. He should have moved away from that a long time ago. I don't think she wants you at all, Amir. So sorry. You're wasting your time, boo. Then Summer dared Preston to kiss BRIA. And he said, what? Anywhere you want. So he kissed her on the neck, and she said, that's my spot. Why would you do that? And then she said, feels like he's kissing the, down there, you know what? The cooch or whatever. And then everybody's like, oh, really? He said, I've done it before, yeah. And he said, so you bisexual? He said, no, I'm gay, okay? I said, you better tell him, Preston, you gay. You ain't into women. But he's done it before. He said, she could get some of this big, my slong if she won't. I said, I'm done. Preston, stop. Yo. So after Summer did that, then Preston asked her, Summer, kiss Alex. She like, okay, so I'm going to leave it in his ball court. If it's okay for me to kiss him, leave it in his ballpark to see what he say. So basically he said, yeah, you can kiss me. It's cool. So then she kisses him with his permission. And then she gives him a tap kiss. Real quick. I said, ooh, I'm quite girl. But she did say she liked him though. So the next thing, Alex told Jasmine, how about you do the moan that we heard last night that you did? I said, I'm dead. She's going to be like, ooh, ooh, ooh. And then so I was like, yo, I didn't know these walls was paper thin. Everybody could hear us. My mans, you be banging her out very quickly and hard as hell. She ain't going to have no room but to moan. You banging her out hard as hell, my guy. You ain't doing no love making. You ain't doing this soft at all. There's no making love happening on your end. It's like, dang, you can't make no love to the girl you married to her. Goodness, you a savage with it. Goodness. He was doing too much and everybody was laughing. I was just looking like, So next scene, Jasmine and Silas, everybody goes to their room, and then Jasmine and Silas are getting it in again. And then she's like trying to be quiet because they already cracked on them about how they make so much noise. So she's trying to be quiet and not moan or nothing. And then this dude going dead serious, get mad, talk about if you don't moan, it's like it doesn't turn me on. And she's like, you can't be serious. You can't be serious. Did you not? You can't be serious. She said, you know what? Good night. I can't with you. And I'm with her. You just heard them cracking on y'all. Everybody can hear y'all moaning and stuff. So I don't understand why she can't just be quiet with it or cover her mouth and not be so loud with it. Like, why are you getting mad about that? That makes no sense. Makes no sense. So next thing, Jasmine and Jason and Silas and all, they're going shopping. And Jordan and Summer, they all going shopping basically. It's just that Jason just texts the whole house to the group text to let them know that they're going shopping. So BRIA is talking about, her issues. If they cause problems with her man, it's gonna be war, bang bang. And I'm like, BRIA, nobody's scared of your man. If you act stupid in this crib, you will get kicked the hell out. Just like your friend Phil got kicked out, and just like Mariah, our people's favorite girl, got kicked out because of your stupidity and Amir. You will get kicked out. So you act the fool and act stupid, and they make a house rule about it, and people go against you. It's no assault to nobody, so you ain't gonna bang bang nobody. You bang bang somebody or bust somebody or hit somebody or get into it with anybody, you're going home. So try it. Do that, girl. Do that, girl. Try it. Nobody's scared of you. Okay. Try it, hun. Nobody's scared. I'm like, shut up, BRIA. Basically, in the next scene, Summer tells Silas she's aligning with Alex more than Amir. He was like, oh, like, she's not into Amir at all. I don't even see Summer even really talking to Amir like that for you to think that she like that. I've been seeing her talk a whole lot to Alex than to Amir, so that's like, no, that wasn't finna happen. So that's cute. I'm like, if you like him, girl, be careful with him, because he used to be Mr. Suave before. Be careful. He used to be a player. So be careful of him. But I don't seem alright though. Yeah. Right. So Nick, Alex, Amir, and Jason, they go to lunch. So they're at a restaurant ordering their food, and then Amir is saying that he likes Jordan, but that Alex and Amir agreed that Jordan's not sharing, like, you know, showing interest. They both agreed that. And then Jordan is talking to Jasmine while she's in the store, and then Jordan tells, you know, to Jazz said that it's about what, you know, Jordan wants and having what she wants. And then she said, what is that? And then Jasmine said, it looks like you want something serious. But then Jordan is trying to tell her, like, you want a life partner. And she said, I have to want it more than you. And basically Jasmine's like, you know, and I said, I understand, you know, I just don't never want you to feel alone. And she said, I'm okay. Like, just because I don't have somebody doesn't mean I'm not okay. And why isn't it that enough? I'm not being considered what's good for me just because you're married and everything like that. And you're like, that doesn't mean that I'm unhappy and I'm not happy being in a situation that I'm in. So I was like, I understand where she come from, because Jasmine, you gotta lay off and stop trying to push that girl around. Like, if she's happy being single, which I'm single and I love being single, being in a relationship is not for everybody. Everybody don't have to be married. Everybody don't have to be in a relationship to be happy. Some people are just happy living their life alone, single, living their best life, having the freedoms, because that's just dumb. Like, everybody don't need nobody. And she already said that during the dinner, like their brunch, when she was celebrating, that she's not ready to have somebody calling her and on her phone and expecting her to be home at a certain time and things. Like, she likes the freedom. So, you know, and Jordan says that Jess needs to let me live. Like, you trying to act like you're my overbearing mom. And it's the truth. Like, just because you're married and you're in your situation, everybody don't want to be married, and everybody, like, you need to worry about you and just let Jordan be. Like, she good. She Gucci. Next scene, Silas and Summer are basically helping Preston pick an outfit. Like, they were looking at, like, him button up a shirt, so they were helping pick out a shirt to wear out when they go out later on. So, after that, after he picked his little outfit, they all go home, and then they eat a little bit of food, and then everybody is like an hour away from getting ready because Simon is showing up. And then they have to have dinner with Simon. Simon is showing up. All right, so everyone's basically getting ready for dinner with Simon. He's coming into town. And then Alex learned how to cut hair. Basically, he was like cutting Amir's hair. So he was basically talking about how he grew up and how he learned to cut hair when his dad couldn't afford to get his hair done. So he basically learned with trial and error how to do hair a whole lot better in college. And that's when he learned about independence from learning how to do hair. I was like, okay, that's interesting. And they showed a picture of him growing up with his family, with his siblings and stuff, and with his mom and dad. So that was cool to learn a little bit more about Alex. And next scene, Jordan's telling Preston about their basically convo at the store, how she's kind of like still thinking about her conversation with Jasmine, how she said why is it an issue with me being happy being single, and why she makes it seem like it's an issue with me being single. Like, and then basically Jasmine was telling Silas their combo, and she thinks I'm judging her, and I'm just like, y'all both are fine. Like, she's just trying to look out for you, and she's just concerned about you being single and not wanting you to be by yourself, and then you just feel like you should be happy, like she should be happy with you being single because you're doing fine, and like don't belittle me and put down my accomplishments. But that's not what she was doing. She was just basically saying what you said at the table during brunch, basically. But I get what she's saying, because you know how she basically been friends with Jasmine for a minute, so she knows how judgmental she can be. So I get why she would feel that way. So BRIA finally has her hair done. She looked really cute. She had this little feather dress on. She was looking cute. She had a ponytail on. She actually brushed her hair finally, because her hair is always scattered and all over the place. Every episode where her hair hanging around. It's just like, girl, you're not locking your hair. Your hair should not be like that. You got a whole perm in your hair, or you flat ironed it, or a silk press, or whatever. Keep your hair brushed, baby girl. But she looked nice. And then Simon came in this nice little cute little red car. And then he had on like this leather black jacket. His hair was slicked back, slicked down. It was raining outside, so she introduced Simon. He comes in, and she was kissing him all crazy. I'm like, girl, what the hell? Hanging her head all in his mouth and pushing her face. I'm like, girl, okay, you need to calm it down. And then he brought liquor as an offering and handed it to Silas. So BRIA introduced him to everyone basically in the house, and everybody's like talking to him. And then she said, I'm going to let Simon get ready, and then we're going to head to the restaurant. And Simon had on this velvet blazer with a white button up and a black bow tie to go with his blazer and his pants, his slacks. They are so cute, And basically, BRIA and Simon basically goes to a restaurant, and they fix up everywhere they're seated, and then they fix it up to present. And they said, I have a gift for you. And then he was like, I want to thank you and everything else. Basically, he was like saying that he has gifts for them. And then BRIA was saying it was like their wedding gifts, and she didn't give them anything. And this dude brought out these expensive watches. Gave Jasmine a Versace watch, and then gave these other expensive watches. This man got bank. I'm like, dang, what kind of job does Simon do? He got some money. All the watches were like $800. I'm like, she got a man with bank. Okay, BRIA. So then everybody gets happy, because then Jason's like, I just want to say, he's a really great man. Once I got that watch, I just knew. I'm like, I'm done with you, Jason. He's a damn fool. I'm like, I'm done. So everybody's happy and actually like Simon, because he's offering gifts and getting alcohol. He's a nice guy. And they kind of are seeing that he's not as crazy as BRIA is so far. We can't jump to conclusions based on meeting somebody for 15 seconds. So we're going to see about that next episode. So basically, Silas was saying Simon and BRIA are putting in the effort. She said they are appreciated. She's hugging Silas and Jasmine, and she says Silas asks about that they're happy and that they're appreciated. She said, I know you have my back and I love you guys. And then they were hugging. And then in confession, she said, now that they got their gifts, I don't think they're going to care how long he stays. See, manipulation, using them watches to manipulate. I'm dead. I knew that's why she was doing it. She just manipulated. Like he said, look at her. I cannot, but they let her get away with so much. It's like there's no point in y'all putting your hands up and pushing the limits and starting to have little boundaries now, because y'all allow her to get past a lot of stuff that she shouldn't have been allowed to get past. So she gonna run amok, and that's on y'all. So then Silas basically asked about his intentions with her, Simon's intentions with her, and he says that he loves her and he wants to be with her and only her, and basically sound like he's saying he wants to marry her almost. And I was like, oh, okay, you better get it. So Jasmine says that she it's like being in a friendship and having her friends here. It's like hard. It's a struggle. It's like been hard for her to be married in a group, and how hard it is for her. And then she was like crying. I was like, and Jordan, everybody was looking like, okay, girl. I feel sorry for her though, because it is a struggle, because she got her husband is controlling. Then she's trying to figure out how she factors her friendships now. Her male best friend is there, Jason, and she don't know how to deal with that or how everything is happening. So everything seems copacetic. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about Jason, how he's a dad. Basically, he has a 3-month-old baby. And he's trying to figure out how he's going to navigate being there with 3-month-old baby, and then being at the house and finding who to hang out with and things of that nature. So, just let me know. This episode to me was all right. I give it a C. Like, this episodes to me are kind of like, they're alright. I think next episode's gonna be, it's gonna be lit. So I'm waiting for next week. So like, comment, subscribe. This God's Galaxy, and I'll talk to you later, subscribers and YouTube. Talk to you later.